These are every fruits in the game, and I'm going to be ranking them in a tier list based on the damage, on its visuals, and how fun it is to use. Starting with, we got rocket fruit over here. Starting with the damage. Let's check out the total damage first, okay? So Z move, X move, and C move. It's honestly not even that bad. Why are they saying S tier? We haven't even started yet. In seriousness, if we're gonna rate this by how fun it is, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Look at the mobility. Look at that, it's pretty cool if you think about it. But the damage is kind of bad. Oh, and for the visuals, it's really good. So overall, it's a C tier for me. Now, next one, the spin fruit. Oh, they're actually saying F tier. I can explain to you guys why it's not an F tier in my opinion, okay? All right, in my opinion. So damage overall, let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, so the Z move, which is the Razor Wind, and then the X move, and then the C move. Overall, it only did less than 4,000 damage. Wow, maybe you guys are... But if you look at the flight, on the other hand, I'm a helicopter. Editor, don't you dare put the meme. Don't you dare put the overused meme, I swear to you. So for the damage, I'm gonna give it F tier, okay? It's an F tier for me. But judging from how much fun this fruit is, I'll give it a C tier. People are saying D tier or F tier. There's not even an F tier. You know what? Fine. I'll make this F tier. Boom. All right, we got F tier over here. An F tier. This seems fair. What do you guys think? Trash tier? Bro, how many tiers are we gonna... Next fruit. What is the next fruit? Oh my god. No. Dude, I'm gonna offend so much people. They're saying A tier and S tier. L tier, bro. You guys are being way too brutal. Let's check all the moves. So Z move. Okay. Look at the F move. Wait, hey, don't you dare laugh. Why are you laughing? Hey, listen, man. Listen. Okay, listen. It can't get damage if your enemy's a sword. You don't take damage. Okay, go ahead. Hit me. See, look at that. Yeah, that's what you get for hating on Chop. That's what I thought. What are we gonna give Chop? Bro, what is this? Okay, Z++. Bro, come on! We're gonna rate this by how fun it is. B tier at most. L tier. Do you see the L tier here? Use your eyes. Do you see the L tier? I'm gonna give it a D tier. Okay, moving on. Dude, I don't want to rate this. Spring breeding. Third form. Confusion! And believe me, this actually confuses the heck out of me. It's very fun to use in my opinion. I'm rating it out of fun for now because that's the only good part about this fruit. Other than that, this fruit sucks. Good. It's amazing. Is it really better than Chop? Yeah, no. Next one. One of my favorite common fruits in the game, which is Bomb. Bomb fruit over here. This is what it looks like because this person right here has every physical fruit in the game and I don't because I'm broke. This has one of the biggest damaging skills in Blox fruits. So you hold the V move, and when you hold the V move, this is totally gonna one-shot this person over here. He has 30 million bounty. This is totally real, not fake. Watch this. Yeah! And that's how you get easy bounty. High C tier. Next, we got the smoke fruit. What does it look like? It looks like your mom. This fruit is actually super good. I know it's all white, but check this out, okay? Smoke slam, smoke blast. Pretty okay. For the F move, you basically turn into a fighter jet, which drops bomb. Oh, did you know that the damage is infinite as long as you keep holding the F move? That's crazy! Okay, visual-wise, I think I'm gonna give it 6.5 out of 10. For fun-wise, 8 out of 10. And for the damage, well, we don't talk about that. I'm gonna give this fruit B. Yeah, I agree. I gotta agree with you guys. I'll give it a B tier. Yeah, you know what? Fine. C tier. C tier. Okay, so the next one we got the spiked fruit, which looks like me because I have hair. All right, I have hair. I have hair. I'm not bald. I can see you commenting right there. First move, you guys didn't know you can actually hold this, do stuff like this. So effect-wise, like VFX-wise or visual-wise, it's not too bad. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. And for fun-wise, I don't really see anything fun about this fruit. F tier. I'm really sorry. Okay, next one. We got the flame fruit. There you go. It's pretty massive, you know? We're gonna throw this and check out the damage, right? Check out the damage. The damage is very, very high. It's like super fun. Oh, it's very comfortable to use. So I'm gonna give this fruit a B tier. Our first B tier in the list. Next. We got the falcon fruit. Listen, man. How old is this fruit? Rework falcon. Please. Look at that. I don't like it, to be honest. This is literally the KFC fruit because you turn into a chicken. I'm giving it an F tier, but it's better than these two fruits. Next up, we got the coolest fruit in the game. So for the Z move, you basically do this. Keep in mind, Yoik Denkai. But it's kind of small. I'm just gonna show you guys how fun this fruit is because, you know, it's very cool. I need to stop! Not only it can walk on water, it can also do stuff like this. High C or B, but it's not better than flame in my opinion. All right, next up we got cheeseburger fruit over here. This fruit never got reworked. Okay, this It could get a rework. So visual-wise, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Z-move. Damage is decent as always. It's worse than ice, in my opinion. Next, we got the dark fruit. Visual-wise, I don't think this needs any sort of rework whatsoever. It's literally dark. What do you want it to be? Kitsune Tensha! V-move, which is a black vortex. Black hole! And boom! Damage-wise, it's kind of lower than average. And for how fun this fruit is, well, I'm having fun if I'm PvPing, so I guess I'll give it better than sand. Yeah, better than sand. There you go. It's not any more fun than ice, okay? This is apparently the last uncommon fruit in the game, okay? You get 40% damage reduction. So for the X move, this is what it looks like. This obviously needs a rework, bro. And for the V move, it blinds you. Visual wise, fun wise, it's not even. I think it's gotta be D tier. Yeah, D tier. I'll give it a D tier. Okay, now it's time for the light fruit. This is what it looks like. It looks very adorable. Look at that. Yeah, it's a plushie. Let's go. Look how cool this is. Kamehameha! For the C move, which does this, and the Z and the V move. And don't forget, you also have the F move, which gives you the best mobility in the game. And it can also do this, and then boom. Bam. See, that is a very high damage right there. So overall, I'm gonna be giving you an A tier. Now it's time for rubber fruit. Gomu gomu no pistol. That's pretty cool. And check this out. Just full C move, 5k damage. So you can just go ahead and hold the F move, which does this. And boom, we can basically get flung away. You are also immune to lightning. Literally. I'm not even joking. You guys already know how much damage it does, so I think I'll give it an A tier. Now it's time with... Okay, you guys already know what this fruit does, okay? Fortnite wall! Surprise attack! The effects-wise, the visual-wise, unupdated. This has never gotten a single rework whatsoever. It's not bad, but there's definitely some combos here, you know? So I'll give it... Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the scariest fruit ever, which is the ghost fruit. Boo! Did I scare you? Let's look at this. Look at the effects right there. For the X move, which is basically the only thing scary in Blox fruit PvP is steamers. And what can this fruit do? Team. You can basically summon shadow clones of yourself, which helps you fight. So this fruit over here does very high damage. For how fun it is, of course, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And S tier. Alright, next we got the Magma fruit. One of the highest damaging fruit in the game. Z move, this is how much it does. Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. So fun-wise, to get easier C event results. So I'm probably gonna give it a high 8 here. Now we're gonna be moving on to the first legendary fruit, which is the Quake fruit. This is what it looks like. It looks very crispy, and if you use this fruit, you're basically cracked at PvP. You get it? Because it's cracked. And so X move looks like a... It's super old, but it's decent, I guess. Visual-wise, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Now damage-wise, if he gets hit with the water, I'll give it a B because it doesn't even have F move, you know? It doesn't have any mobility whatsoever. Alright, next fruit. We got the... You know what? Editor EJ, why don't you go ahead and take care of this one?
Visual-wise, S tier. And damage-wise, S tier. Look at that, 8,000 damage. So I'll probably give it an S tier.
Are you serious about S tier? Yeah, I can already guess you're gonna say S tier, EJ. I can already guess it. In my opinion, I'll give it an A tier. Next, we got the love fruit. Let's check out the visual, okay? Let's check out the visual. The effects are not that old. The effect-wise, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. And we must not forget, best friendo! Who is that? But the damage, let's see. Alright. The hard effects, high A tier, but not higher than Magma. I guess that's fair. Alright, next up, we got the Spider-Man fruit, which is already fun, as you guys can tell over here. Look, I'm literally Spider-Man. Spider-Man. So visual-wise, this is kind of old, and I can snipe people. Boom! And the damage... Oh, that is actually fairly high. Yeah, it's kind of average. So overall rating for this fruit, I'm gonna give it an A tier. And finally, we're gonna be moving on to my favorite, alright, which is a sound fruit right here. Okay, you guys can obviously tell how crazy the visuals for this fruit over here. 20% speed and 20% damage. Visual wise, I like it. It's beautiful. Now it's time for a disco ball over here, which is super broke. You basically just need to get close to them, and then they get hit for like less than a second. They take all the damage in the world. It can also be distracting. Like, look at this. Look how distracting this is. Look at this right there. So if you don't have soul guitar, this is basically your partner. If I have to rate this overall, you already know. It's an S tier. Alright, now it's time for the Falcon Fruit V2, which is the Phoenix fruit over here. Boom. The effects are super old, as you guys can see over here. It looks very old. Damage-wise, this fruit isn't the best. Keep in mind, it can heal you. It's very good for being a super. It's not better than Buddha, no. So I'll give it there. Portal! It does 800 damage only. Domain expansion. It's very useful, so I'll give it a high A tier. Okay, next we got the Rumble fruit. If you look at the visual, it's pretty old. See? It's really, really old. I guess it's pretty high. Yeah, it's pretty high. The damage is pretty high. It's not better than rubber. I can tell you guys that. It's better than Buddha. And finally, it's time for the most painful fruit of all time, which is got a fruit model rework. It's very sad. Let's start with a Z move, which is heavy pain. It's certainly not the best. Please, rework pain, please. That's all I'm saying, guys. See this? This is what I see. Please, rework pain. That's all I ask for. X move, maybe? Does a lot of damage, I guess, but what about the C move? How does the X move deal more damage than a nuke? It's a literal nuke! The V move better do a lot of damage, right? It's torture. No, not even 3k damage. You're picking favorites again, but seriously though, seriously, I'm gonna give this a... Oh man. Alright, Blizzard, so this is what it looks like. It looks very cool. I would eat that actually. What the heck? That looks goofy. Alright. This is basically like the better version of Ice. Visual wise, X move, which does this, and the C move, which... Ooh, domain expansion, which does this. Okay, you guys can tell me this doesn't look good, okay? This is really good considering the fact that this is a very old fruit. Damage-wise, it's really good actually. Look at this. Like if you do this, you can... Because look at this. Look how much damage it does. We're gonna be giving this... There you go. Mid A tier, okay? For our first mythical fruit, which is Gravity. All I can say about Gravity is no matter how many times it got reworked or gotten updated, it's still very bad in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. The visuals looks really good, and the V move does pretty high damage, I guess. It just sucks. Is it really worth B tier or no? I think it's better than Smoke at least. Now it's time for the Mammoth fruit. Okay, this is what the Z move does, which is basically just a slash thingy. It looks like Suguna. The effects are beautiful actually. It looks like you're literally Keizo. Not only you can transform, you can also jump high and spam your M1s. So this fruit overall, it's gotta be an S tier for me, okay? Moving on, we got the T-Rex fruit over here. If you look at the fruit over here, it looks super crazy, dude. Can you imagine that the Dragon rework is gonna get an even better model than this? You can aim up, and then you can use your C move just to do a follow-up attack. And it's not the F move as well. Transformation. They'll get hit no matter how far they are because you're a T-Rex, and if they do go far, they're gonna get damaged even more. This is an anti-teamer fruit. So if I have to give this a rating, I'll give this higher than Ghost. Alright, next we got... Oh, this fruit is still one of the best metas in the game. The range is insane. Visual-wise, this is very cool. This is what the fruit looks like. See? Super cool. Till this day. Dude, just look at that. That's insane. Dude, look how cool this is. Yeah, higher than sound. Okay, next one, we got the Shadow Fruit. So the C move, which basically steals the opponent's health like this. See? I just took his health. You blow up. If you look over here, it looks amazing, to be honest. I guess I'll give it a high A tier, in my opinion. Alright, it's time for the Venom fruit, the most toxic fruit in the game. Get it? Because it's literally you. Okay, so visual-wise, this is obviously old. And the X move, which basically has aimbot. And you can obviously tell because I wasn't aiming straight at him. For the V move, this is pretty much what you look like. Effects wise, it looks pretty old. It's kind of unimpressive in my opinion. It's the damage is, well, high average at least. So if I have to rate this, I'll give it higher than Shadow over here. And finally, it's time for the forgotten mythical fruit ever, which is the Control fruit. Okay, so you can already tell that visual wise is just... Oh man, that is so solid. It's not even that good in my opinion. So what carries this fruit's visual effect is the C move and the V move. The fun factor about this fruit is fairly high, but overall, I'm really sorry, man. You're a mythical fruit and all, but like a C tier. Now it's time the Spirit fruit. So if you look at the moves, like the visual wise, it's kind of not that bad. It's not that bad. Look at this. There's the Z move, and there's the X move. And the C move, you use 3 moves and that's almost 8,000 damage. Yeah, I'll give it second A tier. There you go. Now finally, it's time for Leopard. So finger revolver right here. The effects are still good as usual. All you can do is just spam it. Just spam. It's not fun. But hey, I'll give it an S tier. Better than Ghost at least. And finally, we got Kitsune fruit, okay? The Kitsune fruit. The beautiful, beautiful fruit, okay? Super highly detailed. Look at the fire. Look how updated that looks. And not only that, if you look at the fruit model over here, you also get some blue aura. Very cool. Look at this right here. Look at this. This is just insane. The visual is crazy. You can spam. The damage is immaculate. You also get a whole entire moveset change when you transform. Look. And boom. It's insane. I'll put it right here. And finally, it's time. Well, wait, hang on a second. Wait, what? Wait, that's not the original dragon. Wait, what is that? We actually haven't even seen the dragon rework, but let me just go ahead and rate meme fruit first. Meme fruit. Editor, put the clip. Oh, that's the meme fruit. You know what? I'll put it here. Anyways, dragon rework. Okay, so let me just be real with y'all. Okay, so the dragon rework isn't out yet, but knowing that the current dragon looks pretty good despite its age and despite, you know, it's super broken, it deals so much damage. The damage reduction is insane, and I'm gonna be giving this the S tier. This is my official tier list. This is the official Jin tier list. Yeah, do you agree with my statement? Yeah, he agrees. There you have it. That's about it for the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.